This is a Valiant Star podcast. Enjoy.
What's up, beautiful nerds, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerds Be Like podcast, episode 63. And as always, it's me, Antonio, and I'm with the boys, Patty, Eric, Dan, and Lenny. Right now, Brandon will be coming in later, and Jack is taking the day off because he has some stuff to do. So we're just gonna carry on without him. We got this, boys.
Schoolwork. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna run through the lightning round.
We're speed running today.
Yeah.
Sort of PR.
From those who listened to
Go.
the last episode, and we had a lightning round there. Just so you know, there was a longer version of.
Yeah, it was a not
we
so
called
lightning
it.
round.
We called it a lightning round, but in actuality,
Yeah, I mean,
it was just
was-
news before
was.
the news. It wasn't
Okay,
lightning
for
round.
no, for them it was. For us,
For
it
that,
wasn't.
for you, it was. For us, no.
It was weird.
It was torture.
Well, yeah. Well,
We're gonna do it right this time.
Sorry.
it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't our fault.
It was
I feel like it
entirely
always is, and I'm sorry.
Yes.
Well, I mean that one block of space there probably was, but
A
that's
part
fine.
of it was. The other part
Oh,
was Jack's fault.
Okay,
So
Yeah,
then-
I'll
we're
take
Walking Dead mostly.
I'll take it.
All right. So now
Oh
that
yeah,
we
so we'll
brought that
introduce.
up.
Yeah, we'll reintroduce lightning round with not a new rule, but a new sort of rating that we came up. Well, more Tones came up with.
we're
so-
going with that. Got it.
Well, I mean, I can't think of anything better. That's
Wait, are
like-
we actually doing that? I thought that was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, do you not want to do it?
Wait, you're highlighting?
Yeah. Do you not want to do it?
Well, I thought that was a joke. To be honest, I didn't think
I
that's
mean,
something
it
we
was
would
more of like
seriously
a
do.
light idea. It's like okay,
was
we
a
could.
pl-
I don't know a better one.
It's a placeholder. Yeah, I wanted just to.
I don't think we really need something. I don't think that's that necessary.
Oh.
I mean, like, we're not just gonna
Thinking
say
about it.
yay, nay, but like something short. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, I'm not saying you guys should say this. I'm just saying y'all should. This is what I'm gonna say, and then you guys give me the yes or no.
Okay, so the gist is something more. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
that's
that's
what-
specific.
No, no,
wait, I
lines.
thought you specifically wanted to say those two things, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But
No,
okay,
you don't have. You're not gonna say this. I'm gonna be the one saying this, or whoever says the things. All right.
Ask.
all right, let's see how this works.
Okay.
I get what you're saying, Dan.
So yay equals zip, nay equals zap. Because lightning zaps you in the ass or something. I don't know. So, so from last week, I think it was last week, we had news that Robert Pattinson was the whole production stopped for the Batman because he got COVID. So now we've learned that he has recovered. I don't know who wrote it down, but I think it might have been Eric. But zip or zap?
Yay.
Jesus.
What?
He said, yay.
You don't have to say that for. Oh my god, fine.
We
He
like to
just
see
said
it.
he's Dan saying that when he talks about the thing. We
Yes.
can just say this.
Whatever.
Cannot say yay.
Or you'll say whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Something specific.
I'm not gonna say yay because I don't know what that means towards this situation. But I'm glad he doesn't have it no more. He's
Yay that he
recovering,
recovered.
But yeah, yay that he.
Yeah, he recovered.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not
Why are you gonna make
nay,
it a big deal?
recovered.
Okay, next one,
That's it.
lightning round. Let's go.
That's it.
Eddie, this is for you. Wonder
Oh,
Woman
yeah.
delayed.
Good. That's it. Moving
That's
on.
sweet.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah.
It's a
Okay,
yay.
We'll leave it at that.
Good.
Thank God.
I mean, after reading it, yeah, it's a yay.
I
We
haven't
don't
read
care.
anything, so I just
We don't care.
still watch it. 'Cause,
Next.
Young Justice season 4. Is it the
Yay.
Phantoms or just Phantoms?
Phantoms. That's a yay from me.
I don't watch Young Justice.
Don't watch Young Justice.
Kinda in the middle. Cause I know issues, so I'm in the middle. I'm neither yay or nay.
Oh, now I'm sad.
Oh, okay.
I'm neither
I'm
yay or nay.
optimistic. But I haven't seen
Yeah.
season 3 or 4.
I'm thinking about it.
any of this. Okay, Eric.
Jonathan Majors from Lovecraft Country, really good show. Just started out, probably on episode 5 or 6. Really good. HBO Max, check it out. He's been cast as King the Conqueror in Ant-Man 3. Yay or nay?
Yay.
I
No
want
comment.
to watch Lovecraft
I don't
Country, so
know.
I'll give it a yay because I want to watch that shit.
Uh,
So it's a yay.
As a brief introduction to that character, Kang is a futuristic villain in the Marvel universe.
I saw a
So,
picture of him. Looked cool.
But in the middle. I don't know Marvel like that.
I'm cool with it.
Jesus,
I think it works.
What? I have my other tastes. Okay.
I understand. I know. At least you're talking, but okay.
Prince of Persia, the remake of The Sands of Time. Yay or nay?
Today I learned it was a video game or a movie.
Same
so.
here.
Oh, wow, and this
I'm
guy was
slightly
coming at
interested.
me, and he okay, dude.
I'm disappointed in both of you now.
I didn't know it was a
I'd never
game.
played the game.
I never did either, but I knew it was a game.
I mean, yeah, I knew it was a game too. That's why I'm slightly interested.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't know that. They thought it was just a movie.
No, I knew.
I knew it was a game.
I knew it was okay. I knew
Well,
the
Patty
movie.
said he thought it was just a game, so that's why I'm grouping him in with
No,
you.
it was just a.
I knew there was.
Or
A
sorry,
movie.
it was just a movie. Sorry, my bad.
I know there was a movie, but I didn't know there was a game at all. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, that's I was saying the wrong thing. Okay, I'm
That's
saying yay. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, cool with it. Well,
We'll give it a yay.
yeah,
No reason, but yeah.
with the crowd. Fast 9 apparently will be set in space.
Yay.
That's
Yeah,
a
he
nay.
did.
This movie series is trash now. It's been bad since the 5th one, and that's
It was
That's
gonna
the tweet.
happen.
No,
It was
it's
gonna
been
happen.
bad since 8.
No, the 5th one was
No,
one was the
fifth
last
one
good
was-
one.
Good.
When they brought the
The
Rock
Rock?
to work
Yeah.
with him, that was it.
that was good.
Fast 5 is the last good
Why
Fast and
space?
Furious movie.
You're right. Okay.
Why
That's it. That's the
space?
tweet.
That's
You know, it'll be another Fast and the
You know
Furious.
what? I
movie.
won't
Yeah,
judge you
it's-
for that. I'll
6
follow
out of 8
you.
now.
All I'm saying is if you talk trash about Final Fantasy having 16 games, you cannot like Fast and Furious and think
Oh,
that
I'm
they're all
done with
good.
it. I'm done with.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I think they're trash now. There were some good movies.
No, that's all I'm saying.
So nay.
That's
Okay.
a nay.
Nay from
Yeah.
you.
Nay.
I stopped watching at the third one.
They were good. They were good. They're bad.
All right. End of lightning round.
That was a little bit faster.
Yeah. Well,
That's
like,
good.
Might be a PR. What was that? It was
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes.
no.
Wow. less than
not
that. It
even
was like 3.
minutes, bro.
Yeah, I called it,
That's what we
right?
call
Yeah.
PR.
I
That's what we
called it,
call
right?
It's a
PR.
speed run. Let's
Eric and I
go.
were kind of did plan through like how am I going? He did say
PR.
3 minutes.
I said exactly 3 minutes. So,
Good.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
on
I
to
like
on
the
to,
year.
I
A
can actually
more-
talk.
on to, onto a more discussion-based news. So do you know how to say her name, Eric?
Muschetti?
Okay, so
Is it
Barbara.
Muschietti?
I thought that was Muschietti too, because of the.
Yeah, I
Do
thought it
you?
was
I
too.
don't know. Okay, go ahead. Pronounce it however you want.
I mean, it's not English, so it's
I-
definitely pronounces all the vowels. That's how I
Okay,
say
Yeah.
it.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So
You're
producer.
Italian.
Oh yeah, producer Barbara.
Muschietti.
Okay, I was waiting for you to say. That's fine.
Oh, that's my sorry.
That's fine. The producer on the Flash movie says that it will apparently restart the DC movie universe, and will also include a bunch of other DC characters. I feel like
I-
Brandon's answer to this is why. Why are you doing this?
I have no fucking what does that mean? You
I-
start.
They're making Flashpoint.
Yeah, they're basically making Flashpoint.
And I know you
Okay,
don't
you
want
can,
to
s-
say it.
you can
I-
say
I
they're
know.
making Flashpoint, but I still don't know what.
I know,
What's
and I didn't know what
Flashpoint?
it was either. Flashpoint is the point where DC fucks everything up.
You're right.
So basically, yeah, Flash goes back in time, messes things up, and then going back to do the right thing to reset time, that affects things, making
Yeah.
making changes into the universe, whether it's small or big,
Which,
mostly small.
Which is weird.
It's the
Wait,
point
so-
where they just make a bunch of like different fucking universes.
Yeah,
So it's just they're writing a movie about retconning things.
Yes.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
retcon. Yeah,
So when the
That's
original,
so
I think
dumb.
in the
So
comics,
stupid.
he goes back and saves his mom. And
Flashpoint
then-
is the reason why I hate fucking time travel and
DC
other
literally
universes.
either nails a movie or they're throwing the ball in the opposite direction. I don't get what these what are
Yeah,
they?
DC is like the movie
It's
version.
So funny.
DC is the movie version of Inting.
I don't know how you can go from making the Joker to half the shit that's coming out now. It's what?
I feel like
Explain.
the concept of Flashpoint is interesting,
It
and
is.
can be done correctly, but
It can, but the way they're explaining it
They're-
is terrible.
the way they're
God.
explaining it, the way it has been done in the comics is
Yeah, I
Weird.
don't get it.
Well, the
It's just-
comics
seems weird to
was
me.
fine the way they did it, but now they're overthinking it with everything that's going on.
I was just gonna say because of the New 52.
Well,
That
now
was
I'm talking
weird.
about like with their actors, like they don't know
Oh,
who they want
yeah.
to bring back and who they want to keep in the past. Like,
It's
can
kinda
they
No,
just pick?
I just think that having multiple different timelines that are all fucking their own canons and have them
I know.
happening like parallel to each other just
You're
makes
right.
shit fucking nonsensical.
See,
And
I
like
always
I just don't get it.
I don't like that.
I always thought that this was a Flashpoint.
Especially when they like make it all fucking connect. Sorry, my bad.
After like Justice League and everything, when Flash is they were talking about his movie, and they were saying that's gonna be Flash or something around Flashpoint. I always thought it was because they wanted to correct what what Zack Snyder was doing in his the Justice League and everything that he was doing there, like to change it and make it more, I don't know, more Marvel like, because that's what they were doing for Justice League. So that was my take for that. But since they're doing the Snyder cut and they're still doing this,
Who
it's
knows
just
what
kind
it
of weird.
exists?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, what's canon right now?
like if they
That's the whole
do,
point.
I
Yeah.
think that's the point of the movie, but I don't think you need you should have a movie just to do that.
Mm.
like I like the idea of Batman, two Batmans in there, and also like Cyborg joining in to like help Flash.
Yeah,
But for them to just be like, oh no, this is a retcon movie is kind of
That's the thing. I don't like having two Batmans.
Yeah, I don't.
That's weird.
vaguely different Batmans.
That's the thing. It's like they're slightly different. They're in their own universe. They go into their own things. But then you like connect the two, make them both important to the same story. That's what I don't like.
Well, yeah, you're right.
This is going back to I'm just happy that's the one thing I haven't changed my stance on in fucking a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Fuck
resisted against that
multiple
shit.
timelines. They
Yeah, you're
suck.
right. I can't even argue with you.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I did.
What's
Someone just-
up?
Hi, Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had technical
that?
difficulties.
That is
He's rude.
okay. We're
Whoa,
still doing
alright.
news.
Oh yeah, we're on the Flashpoint Flash movie thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how I like about that.
it just don't make sense.
Do you like the idea of two Batmen?
Yes.
I just don't know if they should start off with that.
Like, exactly. How do you start off with Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck? I understand maybe if they brought Thomas Wayne and then the Ben Affleck, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, who is it? Jeffrey D. Morgan?
I think.
That
feel like
played his
it's more-
dad?
yeah,
I don't know.
It is. It is.
I don't know if Wade is dead.
I feel like it's in the similar vein to what Flash did in the Crisis in the TV side.
Yeah, that
know,
technically, yeah, that did happen.
That's
Aren't
what I
they-
mean.
Are they
That's-
also trying to connect that too?
I mean, that is
Yeah,
part of the
He
same-
might. They said he might be in the movie because that's where he gets his name.
Well, he gets his name from the clip that we showed you guys.
Yeah, in the TV
That
show.
he got his name from Grant. Yeah,
Yeah.
Grant
She said,
Gustin's
"Oh, it's Flash. Oh, that's a cool name." Okay, the more you're talking about it, the less excited I am about it. Even though two Batmen are going to be in it.
yeah,
I
but
like the idea because I want to see more Ben Affleck Batman, and I don't mind seeing an old Michael
Right.
Keaton returning. But if they just said that just so we can go see it, that's kind of
that's the only reason why.
yeah. Oh,
I'd
I forgot to check
literally-
mark shit.
It's just weird.
It just seems really unnecessary.
Yeah,
They
I
can
mean,
do
I see
better.
why.
I mean, this is like what the fifth script they've written, the fifth director they've had for this movie. So
Well, that's that. There's some business going on with the cyborg actor from the movies. There's like he was talking about how like there was like there's on the set of Justice League there was a bad atmosphere like when they were reshooting it with the two producers and the new director that they brought in and how they cut up a lot of his scenes and how one of the producers allegedly said, "Oh yeah, the Snyder cut, fuck that" kind of thing. And it was just very toxic set, but I don't know too much about the situation, but I do want to bring it up whenever we do the
Review.
Well, that and also one of the topics Eric suggested. I don't know if you're. I feel like you were there, Tones, when we wrote it down, but it was when the actors and voice actors that were wasted in their roles. You were
Oh
there, right?
yeah.
I want to do that, the Ray Fisher part for that, because it's kind of messed up. Like I said, I don't know the situation. Like it could all turn out to be different, but there's just a lot of like back and forth between specifically Warner Brothers and their producers versus the actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll bring. I just wanted to say. I just wanted to mention it because it has been happening last couple of weeks, and even Jason Momoa was like, "Yeah, okay, I stand with Ray, and I agree with what he's saying." And coming from him, that's also a big thing because he has Aquaman 2 and everything, and he's a big part of DC now.
I just sent what he was saying, some of what he was saying about it.
Oh yeah, the A is greater than E is I think it's accountability greater than entertainment. Something like that. Yeah. There's just a bunch of things that he's been happening. So now I guess we'll go into the Mando season 2 trailer. All right.
I'm excited.
So Patty, you feel good now that there's actually a trailer?
I was about to ask that too.
I mean, yeah. Although I wasn't that excited from it. I'm gonna be honest. Like it looks good, but like it did not get me excited to watch it.
It got me excited. I want to know who that girl in the hood was. It wasn't Ahsoka.
That the girl in the hood is the actress is Sasha Banks. I think that
It
we talked
is?
about her.
Okay.
We talked about her. She was the WWE
Yeah.
wrestler who was cast.
Oh, there was one scene in the trailer that was fucking hilarious. Hold on, wait,
So
where
when
was
Baby
it?
Yoda closes his thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so
Oh yeah.
funny. They like looking at the what were they called? The things on his arm.
The like the flare type of
Yeah, the
arrows.
flare thing. Yeah,
Flareos. I don't know.
no, I forget what they're called. But like those light up, and then he just looks over, pushes the button, and the thing just closes over. It was so funny.
They really are trying to just make her into Sabine, aren't they?
The what?
Sasha Banks.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what you saw that, right? Have
Well, you guys were
seen-
talking about it, and I've seen that like she usually has like different colored hair, and I was like, oh,
No,
Wow.
because well, yeah, she. Well, I mean, that's how her hair was when she was doing the wrestling and shit. But
yeah.
like,
But I'm assuming like she probably still has like some sort of like
I mean,
different
yeah, I
colored
mean, they
hair.
also just put a wig on her. Brandon and I were talking about this like immediately when that trailer was out. I think.
Yeah, basically. Honestly.
I asked him. I'm like, just a question because you've watched Rebels and you know more about it. Is Sabine Asian or is she just tan? Like
I
kind of
think
like
they said
I mean,
not
she's an
in
alien.
show, but
Well, I
I
know, but,
think
like, so-
offset like with the people. I think they said she was Asian,
yeah, because
but I
even
could be wrong. I just don't remember.
the fan art that I showed you guys when they're like it's like live action looking, she was Asian in there. But like I mean, yeah, I heard what you said, Eric, by the way. But like Lando is black.
Spanish.
So is
Oh, Lando.
No, what did
I thought
I
you said
say?
Mando.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
heard
was about to say
Mando.
Mando.
Yeah, Mando's Hispanic. The dude Diego Luna in Rogue One, Hispanic. So like
Yeah.
because if that is supposed to be Sabine, Sasha Banks isn't Asian. So I don't know if people are gonna be like mad about that because also Dave Filoni's part of the show and he did both. So I don't know. I feel like he would be the main focus to like.
He'd be the
cast someone.
gatekeeper of that one.
I feel like those kind of things are like more open ended, and if
I mean,
that's
they are just alien races at the end of the day. She's just
Yeah.
a Mandalorian.
yeah, she's just
No,
a
I know. I'm just saying how other
Mandalorian.
people would react to that because there were the Rebels show was very diverse in their crew. Was what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, I was gonna text Brandon this, but I was like, I'll save this for the podcast. Like I was even thinking she's probably like a friend or a fellow Mandalorian who's like allies with Sabine. That's like where she takes Mando or something like that, or just another bounty hunter after him, or I guess maybe friends with Boba or something. I don't know.
Who
Oh yeah,
knows?
so the snow planet they're on. I was reading up on that. It's not Hoth.
It's the
but there's
Starkiller
a-
base.
I was about to say that's the planet that they carved shit into it, which is Ilum. That's the Ilum is the fuck. Do you remember the place where the younglings go to get their crystals?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
the,
I remember.
I think that's the
Yeah.
planet that's supposed to be. And I'm assuming that there's some kind of they meet someone, whether it's Ahsoka or someone else, that Mando has to take Baby Yoda to Ilum for the crystal or some shit like that. Not even for him to have a lightsaber. It's more like to be one with the Force type of shit. Because it'd be weird for him to have a lightsaber.
Already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he could barely like
He is still in the
Barely
crib.
walk.
He's still
Yeah.
2.
Can't fucking walk.
and he
He's
passes
2.
out every time he uses the force basically. So it's
Yeah,
just
he
like
is. He's technically. Yeah, he's pretty much like a fucking 2-year-old.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, physically.
But he's 50.
Yeah.
But then again,
Probably like 51 or 52 now.
So,
Nah,
yeah,
I don't
Yoda
think there's
lived
gonna be a
till, like,
time jump.
Oh no, yeah, the
900
speaking of time
something.
jump, I'm pretty sure what's his face? Pedro Pascal said this will take place like directly after the first season. So it's
Oh,
it's not
shit, I love
that
that.
far. It's probably like if it's like
Month or
not
two, like you were
directly,
saying.
yeah, it's
I
it's
mean,
not
yeah,
like
there were time
immediate.
skips between, like, small time skips between each episode. They weren't like
Yeah.
one
Yeah, like
immediately after another, immediately after
said-
another.
That forest planet, he was there for 5 years, 5 months, I think.
3 and 4 was small. That was a small time jump.
Yeah,
And 6
they're
and
not
7,
big.
so small.
But
Also
there
get-
are little, like, there's pieces of time in between the episodes that we don't get to see. So I'm not that surprised. It'll probably be like, I feel like between season, it'll probably be like a month.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
Mark.
just waiting for season 3 when he goes back to the widow. I already know what's happening. We all know what's happening. There's
Smash
something
it.
about her that we didn't know, and we're gonna find out.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I take it back then. He's not smashing.
That's more to reveal.
Do you think
Secret.
he gonna smash with the helmet on?
Oh my god.
That's just a question.
The helmet stays on
Yeah.
during
Okay, cool.
sex.
All right, cool.
It's like-
all right, we're on the same page.
This fool.
Honestly.
What else? Oh yeah, there's X-wings in there, so like I guess maybe he has some contact over there.
Yeah,
With them.
rebels.
There was a
Yeah.
shot where he's using a speeder bike. I'm assuming that's Tatooine, and there was like a very blurry picture that was like, oh, it looks like he has Boba Fett's mask in the back. I'm like,
Yeah, everyone's saying that.
I can't see it. I'm even slowing it down. It's very blurry. I mean, it's like like the highest quality on here.
Like it's a helmet.
I can't tell.
Wait, where?
It's when he's
About
on his speeder bike, and you just see the back of him.
Okay, what's the time?
111. Wow, that's immediately okay. Like go to 110. It's very hard to see. I don't. It could be it, but I can't tell. There was that rumor that some like sheriff of Tatooine stole Boba Fett's armor, and Boba Fett comes back, and he
And try
takes
to
it
get his
from him.
armor back. So
Yeah.
like in the comics,
Something like that. Yeah.
Wait,
there's fake
so
Bobo and real Bobo trying to get
What-
his stuff back.
what am I supposed to see in
You
this?
see what I mean? I can't tell, but I keep seeing images.
It's on the
of
right
it.
side. There's like you see a bulge, and people are saying, "Oh, they gotta be Boba's helmet." But it's just like, where are you? What?
You said it at 10, 11?
Yeah, I'm sending a picture right now.
Oh, on his side.
Was the the side and also beneath the. It
I
looked
mean,
like fragments of some shit.
That could
That
literally
could literally be
anything.
any that could be his. No, it's not his helmet, but it could be any helmet.
Yeah,
I get it.
Mando
There's
has
that little
Boba
fucking.
Fett's helmet and jetpack. God, I
And the-
hate people. I hate fandoms. I just hate them.
Who's to say that's not Boba Fett with fucking Mando's fucking helmet and jetpack? Who's to say?
Jesus Christ, dude.
You don't have a jetpack yet.
there.
Yeah, he does.
He
He
does.
does.
At the last
You got one at the
episode.
end? Oh, gee.
Yeah.
I gotta
Fucking
rewatch.
fake fan over here.
It's literally in the trailer too, with him with the jetpack.
Oh yeah, it happens right after too.
It
I gotta
happens.
rewatch. My bad.
Man,
Also, there's a pig fight,
Dumb as
which
hell.
was really cool.
Pig fight? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like an underground pig fighting
fight.
ring. That was so funny.
I'm pretty sure those are like models. I don't. It could look like they're enhanced with a little bit of CG, but I always thought they like use very minimal like face stuff for them. It's like Baby Yoda, I think. There's
You
maybe
don't
that one.
see a lot of them.
Yeah, it happens fast. It's definitely like
It's
bodies
actually
of
just like a really short trailer.
Oh yeah, less than 2
Yeah.
minutes.
It's not even.
It's
2
like
minutes.
fast. Like you gotta catch on with what you get.
So
Yeah,
Lenny,
I'm
what did you
saying.
think?
Eh?
Oh
Well,
no.
no.
When he's like, "What's Star Wars?"
Wait, Tony,
Oh, God.
Box, I don't care.
would you
It's like-
agree that he might like it even though it's Star Wars? Like how you
Yeah.
said?
I mean, Lenny did enjoy Cowboy Bebop. I feel like
I
he would
used
enjoy.
to
Yeah.
watch Star Wars. I used to enjoy
Actually,
Star Wars,
yes.
and then I like dropped off of it. So
Here's the thing. This is Star Wars with Cowboy Bebop vibes.
yeah, which I'm thinking about it, but
I'll
like
give you my login info if you want.
I already gave
and-
Patty mine,
Oh.
so yeah, it's someone else's turn.
I literally have my information in the group in the Discord, so it's just like
Oh, it's the same thing.
Wait, I don't know. That's your HBO
That's
Max.
great.
though.
Yeah, but it's the
It's
same thing.
Oh,
Uh,
it is.
I literally have the same thing
Oh,
for my my
You should have told
viewers.
us that.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, you got Hulu on that?
Yeah, I got Hulu.
Oh shit!
I might, because there's.
Say less.
I forget what was
I
coming
have
out.
I
on
have
Hulu.
the
There's-
Disney pack where it does Hulu and ESPN.
There's something coming out on Hulu that I want to watch, but I keep forgetting what it is. But there's a
There's
show
a,
coming
there's
out
a
on
lot of
Hulu.
anime on there.
Yeah, there is.
I got Disney Plus for a year that I haven't redeemed yet. So if anybody wants it
What?
Wait, how?
from Verizon, I haven't
Oh.
redeemed it
Oh,
yet.
One last question. One last observation. Whoever saw Rebels,
what up, cuz?
You know-
Yes.
do you know the? you
You
know,
called.
you remember the planet where Ezra's from, where like the Empire was there?
Start with
shit.
an L. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. I almost called it Ilum again. But that city planet. People are saying it could be this because of the graffiti
City
and the lights. It shares very similar
Effect-
building
no, effects, but,
structures.
like,
No,
Yeah.
it's like
I mean,
There's-
I feel like if like Ahsoka would be somewhere, that could be like where he meets
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
yeah, or Sabine.
Nah, I don't
Cool.
think she'll be around.
Actually, well, no, they'd both be together because that's how it ended.
yeah,
Remember-
they
No,
were-
I think
were-
they would bring in Sabine just because she's another prominent Mandalorian.
I mean,
The
yeah.
show is called Mandalorian.
Bring up a great point.
That's crazy.
Also, I do want to say before anybody says anything more about Ahsoka, it has been suggested that that rumor was never confirmed to begin
Nor
with.
Denied.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's awkward.
So regardless if Rosario Dawson is playing her or not, she's still in the show.
It's great. I love her.
But like I said, we don't know if Ahsoka's in it.
Oh, Lothal. Yeah,
She can
Lothal.
play
So
Wait,
Rosario
she
Dawson
wants.
is in the show, but we don't know if she's Ahsoka or not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She-
Oh, I
can play whoever
remember
she
why I remember
wants.
that now because it's the Loth cats.
The Loth
Cats are really cute.
the Loth Wolf.
I fucking love. Nah, fuck the dogs. Cats are cooler.
Oh, I like the wolf too.
She could play the night nurse. I don't care.
Okay, dude.
Those wolves are pretty dope, though. Can we just?
They were all right.
The Dune one was cool. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Sorry, this is completely off topic. Dune is on HBO Max, the original ones, so you can watch it there. I still haven't watched it yet. So.
I ain't gonna watch it. What
I
the
feel
fuck?
like it's gonna be boring. No offense.
Yeah.
I'll
I
watch
wanna
it.
watch this new one, dude. I
I'll
wanna
watch
see
it and
big
let you
ass
know.
fucking desert worm, dude.
Yeah, how good is the Desert Worm effect on the older one?
I'll
Honestly.
let you know. If it's a puppet
Yes.
that looks like Beetlejuice, I got you.
I'm pretty sure there's two
Jeez.
versions. There's like a 60s version and a 90s version.
No, I think the '60s one is the book. I think there's only one movie.
Oh,
Yeah, I think there's one.
I might be wrong.
Yeah,
there's a
I
bunch
think
of,
there's
there's
only one
multiple
movie.
books, but I think there's only one.
Yeah. I know there's multiple books because we talked about it on the last episode.
Yeah, the movie's from the 80s.
Okay, good. All right, we can get off the topic now. Sorry,
I think
My
we're done
fault.
with Mando.
my fault.
I mean, yes.
All right. So I guess now, any last thoughts on Mando? Hype.
Yes.
little
I'm
bit.
gonna watch it.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah.
I ain't like hype like you guys, besides Patty. But
Bro,
like,
I'm hype.
I know.
So hard.
I'm
like-
not.
I like Star Wars.
Yo, really?
Well, that's
I
crazy.
couldn't even tell.
I just
Yeah,
want to
who
watch
thought?
people die.
Oh man.
I just really like Mando because he's fucking.
No, actually, who am I excited
You know
for?
what? If we are gonna do the Halloween episode, I should probably start making a Mando suit now.
This dude.
Wait,
This dude. Yo.
or regardless if we do one or not. Oh shit! All right.
Giancarlo Esposito. Excited. Let's go.
So this week we are doing something a little similar to what we did in the first episode. If anybody, I mean, me, Brandon, Dan will remember. But in the first episode we talked about like what we played as a kid, and then we talked about what we played that time currently. So
By
this
the way,
episode we're
don't go
kind of
back to that episode. It's really weird quality.
yeah, I know. But this episode we're kind of going to expand on that and talk about like how like instead of just what we played when we were kids and what we played now, it's going to be like that whole progression. So what we like how the games that we played kind of like point from point how we
period
yeah,
kind of thing.
and sort of how like the progression of how we started like how we're playing the games we play now.
Yeah.
In other words, the evolution of the games we play. So with that being said,
yeah.
Patty,
Hey, yo, lit.
Oh, I gotta start.
you are up top. You are number one KDA stan.
All right. Oh shit. I don't even remember. I think the first games that I started playing, I think it was like 9 or 10. I think it would have been like mini clip flash games. I think that was the first, and then eventually I had a PlayStation 3 first and Black Ops 1. I forget what year that came out, but
So you
but
never
I got
played
it.
any Mario or Sonic games?
No, never.
Whoa.
My first console game was Black Ops 1. And then for a while, probably for like 6 years, it was like literally just COD games. There were a few other ones. I think there was some Transformer game that I got that had like multiplayer. It was like the third person multiplayer Transformers game. That was a banger.
Oh yeah, Perry had that.
It's old as shit. And there, I think other than that, I think there was an Assassin's Creed 3, the American
yeah, that
Revolution.
was- Yeah,
That was a good
fun.
game. Those are like the two other games, and I think I like just fucking sent it into gaming when Overwatch came out because that was the sole reason I got a PS4, and that was like what got me into PC gaming because I had a bunch of friends online at the time. At the time we all just played like Minecraft together, and that was it. But then they started playing Overwatch, but they played it on PC. And so because I already played Overwatch on console and everybody that I knew who played Overwatch played it on PC, I switched to PC gaming. And then I just started like going like into other stuff. Like I played Counter-Strike, played Overwatch, League of Legends. What other games did I start playing around that time? I think it's to be like 2016, 2017. And then I think 2016 I got Borderlands 2. That's probably like when I started playing. So it was like mostly shooters. And Borderlands 2 was like I guess the first evolution you could say, because that was like it's like an RPG, but like a shooter RPG. Other than that, it's pretty much just been like shooters, and then just like a few outside games like League, like Borderlands. I think that's about it.
So you would say that you really didn't change much. It's more just
I
like
didn't
you
change
branched
a
out into
lot.
other things If
Well, no,
anything.
dude, I feel like there's a big ass change from mini clip
to
Well,
PC.
like,
God.
yeah, that's probably like the
Yeah.
first big change. But after that, it was more just
That
like,
was
it's
about
pretty
it. That was just because like it was on like the family computer in the living room, and that was all that I knew it existed at the time. Were just like Flash games, and my cousins were like, "Yo, you should get PS3 and the Black Ops 1." And I was just like, "All right, that's cool." And it just went, I just really only played COD. Really, it's just been like shooters exclusively with like a few odd and ends games here and there, but mostly shooters. Yeah, I'm like looking at all the games I have. It's like all the games that I like actually play are just shooters, and then there's like the few other ones.
Like random
Yeah, like
assortments.
there's like Terraria, Minecraft. I guess Borderlands kinds of counts because it is like an RPG game, but it's still a shooter at the same time. Warframe, that's another one. I don't play a lot of single player games. I think like the only single player game that like I really like playing is, well, actually it was both of them. It was the two Watch Dogs games. Although I don't know if I'm gonna get the third. I don't know if the third one's even out yet.
No.
I think it's coming out soon, but I don't even know if I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it. Honestly, I might not. I wasn't that interested in it.
It's weird. It seems like kind of too ambitious at a certain point where it's like, why does it have to have all this?
Yeah. Because the first one had a good idea. It was cool, but like the story mode sucked ass. And then the second one was just like the story doesn't suck ass now, so it was just a really good game. But I don't know if I want to give this third one a shot. I might. I probably still will. Yeah, I think that's it. Not been quite a lot of evolution outside of getting a PlayStation and then starting PC gaming, and that's it.
What did you play on mini clip?
I don't remember. I don't remember any of them.
Wow.
It was just like I would literally just open the site, whatever was on the fucking front page.
Yo, Bubble Pop?
I don't remember half the
swear-
games.
No, or was it Double Bubble? I forget.
Double bubble, I think.
That's what it
Y'all
was.
remember Pop Tropica?
That too.
Yo.
That- Yeah.
Which-
Pop
which-
Tropica.
Which is the one where it's the green dude and the blue dude? No, the red dude and the blue dude. And it's multiplayer. and
Fire
you can-
Boy and Water Girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, those games. That was some cool math games.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's on Cool Math Games.
Yeah, it's on both.
Are you
Well, it's
sh-
on there. It is on there.
It's on both.
It might be
on
on both. I wouldn't.
Dude, the only game I went for Cool Mans was that like block shit.
See, I never.
No,
played
it was
Cool
Run
Math.
2. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Run two.
run. Y'all ever run?
And World's Hardest Game, obviously.
CoolMathGames.com.
Oh, there's. I can't believe this This is still like a thing.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
What fucking games are you gonna play in fucking high school and middle school other than cool math games? Like, come on.
No. I mean, a mini clip. Because I haven't been on it for a long time.
I don't even know. What does it even look like?
Oh my god, it looks very similar. There's a battle royale game called Mini Royale.
Oh God.
Oh my god, this looks exactly
Oh,
the same.
and there's another
Mini
game
Clip?
called Worm
yeah,
Zone,
mini
like
clip.
Warzone.
This does not look any different.
It doesn't.
There's so many IO games. Oh my god. They literally have a category for IO games. Wow.
Roblox and Minecraft are both here.
What?
Don't know how.
I don't know why, but I think Miniclip really wants me to play Headball 2. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ads for it.
Oh, yeah, I see
Front
that.
page.
I also had that many ads for that.
It's like, no, I'm good. God
my
damn,
God.
This thing does not look any different.
Oh, okay. First of all, okay, it was
Curve.io.
Bubble Trouble, and there's Bloxers.
Bubble Trouble.
See if any of these games are the same.
Well, you're gonna play one right now.
No, no,
I'm playing
I can't
Bloxers.
play them. I just want to see if I recognize any of these.
Oh no, this is what I meant, Tones. My bad.
What? Bubble
No.
Trouble?
Yeah, because I just remember the face.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. 'Cause I just saw it and I was like, yeah, I had the wrong one.
Bubbles struggling.
Yeah, I don't think any of the stuff that I played was probably still on here because it just looks like all IO games.
Well, I mean, there's some. Oh, that's. Oh no.
I mean, if you
You-
start scrolling down, it's just something.io,
hell,
something.io,
What was that?
cursors.io.
Was it Nitrum that made a boat with them?
Fortnite's here. Destiny 2 is here.
Fortnite.
Do you guys remember Nitrum?
Call of Duty.
If-
What?
World War II.
Sorry, Tom.
And
What were you saying?
mini clips stepped
No,
up their game.
there was like a creator for these games called Nitrum. I just
Who
remembered
made all
liking
the
the
games?
there.
Oh,
It's like
Oh,
NITR.
okay.
They've moved to mobile now, but
So I get why they're here. So if you hold on, so if you like see like here's PUBG. If I click on PUBG, okay, wait, am I actually playing PUBG? What the fuck? Because I clicked on Call of Duty World War II and it was just like, oh, you should try these games. Okay, yeah, it is the same thing. It's like, why not try these games related to PUBG? So they just put their icon, like the big games icon there, and then when you click on it, it just recommends you random mini clip games. Okay, well I think I've had enough of that.
it's so sad.
Yeah, that's tragic. Then again, I'm not surprised.
I'm guessing it's my turn now.
Yes, sir.
Are we doing down the
Mhm.
line?
oh.
I mean,
this
this is easier.
Okay, we'll do down the
Wait,
So,
Raft
are
Wars is
we
on
ch-
Cool Math Games.
Are we
Yeah.
removing
He's been there for a
popcorn?
while.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, what'd you say,
Are,
Dan?
are we removing popcorn?
Oh,
That's why I was asking. It was like, are we just going down the line? Or are we doing popcorn?
oh, I forgot that was a thing we do. now.
well, we kind of skipped that last week. That's why.
Let's stick with popcorn. I liked it.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
it too.
I think we should just do that. All
Cool.
right.
Alright, who you want? Who you want?
I want.
He's like, I want tones.
no,
I
no,
want
no, no, no,
anyways.
no.
Did you say
Yeah,
me?
Yeah, let's hear this.
Yeah, I
let's
said
hear
you,
this.
Sam.
Oh, Brandon, stop it. So I think from the first episode, I think what I started was like, oh yeah, I played a lot of Sonic games, not too much of Mario, because I didn't have a Nintendo. At least my brother did, but I didn't really play it as much. And then Carlos introduced me more into the world of Nintendo because I think he said he had 64 and something else, GameCube, I think.
Mario
So I-
Sunshine.
Yeah, so he had Sunshine 64 and a bunch of other Mario games. So he was the more Nintendo guy. And he should have really been on this episode. That evolution would have been like very cool. But yeah,
you can add him and see what's up.
well, yeah, okay, sure, I'll add him. But yeah, that's kind of like I started off with kind of a mix of little Sonic, little Mario, and then think I played a good amount of like more like in between bits, like in was when my brother and I got a PlayStation 2 that my parents bought for us, and I liked the more beat 'em up type of games. Remember the Ninja Turtles game I was talking to you guys about?
Vaguely.
I don't know. I don't know what you'd classify.
I think I know
as.
what you're talking about.
Let me look it up because it's not. I feel like it's very similar to a beat 'em up because you pick one.
And you roll around with the ninja.
Not roll, but you pick one of the Ninja Turtles, and then you
That's
just
not
fight a
what
whole
I
bunch of
Mhm.
you fight a whole bunch of ninjas and shit and clear a room and you go to the next room. But it's not scrollery. It's more like a top down type of view.
That's still beat 'em up.
3D. It's still okay.
There's different
Well,
types of beat 'em ups. Yeah.
well, that's kind of like what I played.
I mean, Nier Automata is technically a beat 'em up.
There you go. Oh, really?
Yeah, beat 'em up RPG.
But like, yeah, that's Chris Carlos had that shit, and I also wanted it because it seemed fun. So I played a good amount of beat 'em ups, I think, in that middle period. Yeah, well, I'll send a picture of what it was. And it was super. I think it was like my favorite thing, for like the longest time, and then I moved towards. I think it was beat 'em ups for a little bit because my brother gave me the PS2 and then he got a PS3 afterwards, and then he moved on to COD, and because I saw gameplay of it, and he's like, "But do you want to try?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know how to play." And I was always kind of scared. And it wasn't until later, which I'll touch upon, that I got into some of those types of games. But then in the middle period, I kind of always chuckled to myself because Patty was like, "See, I don't play a lot of like solo. What would you say, solo player or like single player?
Single player.
Yeah, single player.
Story-based single player games.
See, I chuckled a little bit because I'm like, that's just me. Because
Yo, I feel that.
I love like story driven type of games, and I still do. Like I even played Uncharted the other day again. I picked it up. So like in that in between period, I played a little bit of Uncharted. I like even I think it was the World at War one that my brother had. I don't know if there was multiplayer for that.
I don't think there's a Call of Duty without multiplayer.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
I'm thinking that was older. I don't know if that was.
I think
also
they
had it.
all have.
They all had it.
multiplayer.
Yeah, they were all multiplayer games.
Well, see, at the time when I played it was like 5 years ago, maybe. And I played the single player story. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like I'm not gonna like play multiplayer at all. Like with
Yeah,
Carlos
some
or
cats had really good single players.
Yeah,
yeah,
good campaigns.
and like
Could
Oh,
could
go
do
ahead.
that.
yeah, and I was like, I thought this was cool, and I was like, I liked a lot of single player stuff, and like I said, Uncharted, um, Spider-Man. That's a very single player game. Those games in general. I played the older ones, like on the PlayStation 2. Played the most recent one, the PlayStation 4. And The Last of Us. I almost forgot about the first one. That was really good. It was more horror for me because I was really scared of being alone with zombies and shit. But like, I like the story a lot. So that was the in between period. Now, I think now I've made the transition from within a year, maybe or 2 years from when I got the PS4. I made the transition to play a little bit more multiplayer shooter type of games.
I would
Like-
say you've seen the light.
I've seen.
The light at the end. Of the
Oh
tunnel.
my god, yeah. And like my first introduction to this would be COD, the Modern Warfare one. And like I said, Carlos had all of them. I'm pretty sure he had all of them. And he showed me a little bit of the story mode and a little bit of the multiplayer. And I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And he's like, are you gonna get it? And I think he bought it the day that it was released. I'm like, I don't know, I might. And it was my brother's birthday, like a month later when it was released or something like that, or a few weeks later. And then as a gift, I was like, okay, sort of as a way for us to play more games. We'll get this. I'm pretty sure I paid for it. I don't think we went halves like we used to. But I got it. We downloaded it, and I think I played story first because he didn't have too much time. But we did do some multiplayer. It was very difficult on me because I haven't played any multiplayer shooter games in like a long time. I think since maybe Black Ops 2.
Jesus. Wait, so this was your first like recent multiplayer shooter game was Modern Warfare.
Yes, that I own personally.
Oh my god. Wow.
And like
Really change your perspective, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
on what?
Just keep going. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, all right, damn it. So yeah, that was the first time I played a lot of multiplayer, and I also enjoyed the single player because Carlos showed me a little bit of it. I'm like, oh, I can get into this. I really like the story, and
Facts.
what was the season?
I think
Well,
it
we
is probably
played-
one of the best
COD
stories.
definitely for
It's really
redoing
good.
redoing the whole Modern Warfare. I love the way that how they started it, of redoing it.
See, the funny thing is, I don't know the lore like that, like you guys do. So I'm like, yeah, this is good restart. I'm like, I have no idea what this was
So,
before.
like, this Modern Warfare campaign comes right before the campaigns of Modern Warfare 2 and 3, I think. So it's
Right.
like this game's story first, and then Modern Warfare 2, and then Modern Warfare 3, I think. So I don't know where the first Modern Warfare game goes. I think it might be
it might even be before Modern Warfare 1.
like COD 4. I think it might be before COD 4. I'm just gonna call it that COD 4. I don't call it Modern
Honestly, yeah, because we never.
I do remember
COD
the end scene and the end scene. It's him trying to contract a bunch of people for a job. So it is before COD 4.
Okay, so it's Modern Warfare, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Cool.
I don't know
But I
why
would
I
recommend don't play fucking COD. I wouldn't recommend COD 4 because the game's old as hell. But like, I mean, Modern Warfare.
Watch a video or videos on the.
You could
story?
watch COD 4, but I would definitely recommend playing
It's been remastered.
Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare. I don't know. I don't think
for
the
real.
story was remastered,
It was.
or was it only the story that was?
Sounds like
There's still and multiplayer. There's both.
Yeah.
The entire game was remastered.
Yeah.
No, there was. What was the one that was just remastered? That it was only like campaign or something. I think
Wasn't
that
it
was
Modern
Warfare
Warfare 2?
2.
Yeah, Modern
Yeah.
That
Warfare
was
2.
just
Modern
two.
Warfare 2
Yeah,
That-
and then
that
people were complaining like,
remastered.
"Yo, why can't we play?"
online.
Yeah, and then they did that, and then online
And
happened.
yeah, it was trash. Oh wow.
Modern Warfare
one?
3, I gotta say, is my favorite
Yo, special
in the Modern
ops.
Warfare series. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Spec Ops literally like sold it for me. Survival mode was so lit with my family. I digress. Sorry.
So the COD campaign. Yeah, I don't know much of how they connects, but I know some names like Alex. I think is the name. of
That's
the
Black
guy.
Ops.
Fuck.
Well,
The guy-
no, Alex is also he's one of the guys.
Oh, in Modern Warfare, yeah, him too.
Yeah,
I
It's just
know
a name
Modern
straight up
Warfare.
Alex.
Yeah.
whoever the guy with the cool handlebar mustache guy.
that's Captain Price.
Right
Yeah,
there you go.
that's-
I've heard
He is,
that.
he is very, very important in like all the other games.
I've heard my brother and Carlos talk about him, and I'm like, that's a really cool name, but I don't know who he is.
I mean, he is the Call of Duty.
He is the guy. Yeah.
He's
He's
He
the
looks
OG.
Like
Um,
Alex and Woods are cool, but they're not Price. I'm just saying.
So yeah, I played the story there. I did multiplayer there briefly, and what was the season before? What season are we on now?
Five.
It's 5.
Five?
About to be 6 in the 2 weeks.
Okay, we're season 5, and the last one was season 3. I did a lot of grinding. Like that was, so to speak,
I
my
think
Valorant at the
I
time.
think season 3 was when we were like all still playing the game a lot.
Yeah, but I had bought the battle pass.
Yeah.
at,
I think
at
you
the-
actually completed the battle
I
pass
did,
before
I did.
me, which was very surprising.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, Dan has this thing called being invested in stuff.
I was like, damn, Dan's getting over to 2 into Call of Duty.
No, I mean, like the reason why I finished is because I think
I
bought it.
even like bought levels too, because I would buy the extra pack where it like gave you the first 20 levels for free,
See, well, you know what?
and you still beat it before me.
I just I don't like doing that.
You
When
got
you're like
really into.
a lot of games, yeah.
Well, here's Dan's mentality. If I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna complete it because I want my
Yeah.
full money's worth.
All my money's worth.
exactly.
I am not
So-
like that.
I think because I grinded a lot, I became pretty aware of my surroundings.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I became pretty aware of my surroundings and sort of became good at the game at the time, even beating my little cousin here and there. And now he's just like continuously beating me up in like 1v1s or like just in general in the scoreboard. But like I remember being pretty good at it for a little while in that season. And then just immediately after that, I'm like, this game's kind of getting boring. And that's why I didn't buy the battle pass for season 4 or 5. Because I didn't play too much. And like lately I've just been using like a sniper and like maybe a shotgun, I don't remember, but something like that. Or just doing shit for fun with whatever.
You see, season 6, that's when they said,
See, I'm like, I have enough credits to buy at least 2 battle passes. So you know what? I might just do that for season 6. Maybe. I don't know. depending.
I'm just getting season 6 because they said Kareem's gonna be in it, and I called it. Like if she's in the game, I'm getting it.
She's the
She's the girl, the
girl-
female.
Okay, yeah. All right, then okay. Wow, then I actually am getting it. All right.
Farrah Kareem. She's the one that you basically fought side by
I
side. when you
follow
were
her on
Alex.
Instagram recently, and I'm like, she's cool.
They almost got me back with the
Like-
cat ears Morrow skin. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, my little cousin was talking about that. I'm like, you have more. I'm like, I mean, but like, and then Carlos is like, yeah, but I'm not gonna use that shit like that. I'm not gonna pay.
I'm fine with the black clothes
Why?
and the camo one I have with her.
It's cool, but like, I like the camo one.
Yeah,
but
like I
cat
just
ears.
don't. It just no. It doesn't look right with the helmet on.
yeah, it's a helmet that has cat ears
Yeah,
on
the
it.
cat ears.
Oh.
Actually.
It looks weird. It's awkward.
Why are they like
strange.
trying to be anime but not at the same time? I
Well,
don't
they-
like
that's
that.
exactly
They did
why.
recently. Today they came out with an anime pack, like a legit anime pack. Like it has 3 guns.
Really?
Yeah, and then like the charm is like literally a torso up of an anime, like it's just an anime girl. And then like an anime knife, an anime FAMAS, an anime Kilo, and an anime.
They really be out here
something.
disrespecting anime. Shame.
It's
Oh, I
weird. Like it was
see.
really weird.
So where is it?
That's
yeah,
how
so
they
I-
get the. That's sorry.
No, that's fine. That was brief. I was briefly good at it, kind of because I was just grinding and shit. And that was the last one I did for a little while. I mean, here and there, I played it with you guys, some Paladins, some Warframe, but I don't know what would you call that specifically. Is it still the same thing?
Paladins would just be a cooperative
There you go.
FPS, and then
Class-based
Warframe.
shooter. That's
Yeah.
what they're called.
Ah, okay.
And then Warframe is technically, if you look on Steam, it's a looter shooter. I would not say it's that. I'd say it's a third-person FPS, like
Wait,
RPG,
wait, what did
MMORPG.
Third-person FPS. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, my
Third-
bad.
Oh
Third-person
my God,
shooter,
that actually hurt my brain for a
MMORPG
second.
shooter.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
dude.
It's fine. I just didn't
I
completely
guess from
understand
Call of
what-
Duty. I was just blacking out.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's,
You expect me to pay attention when you talk about Call of Duty for the last like 10
Yeah.
minutes?
yeah. No, I just thought it
That's
was weird.
fine. It's kind of funny. So yeah, that's some in between bits that I briefly did. Let's see what other thing before I head to that? Oh, just in general, I've been playing a little bit more multiplayer, just because I have the PC and like
A little bit is a
you guys.
Oh,
are-
Paladins.
I mentioned Paladins.
vague way of
Wait,
Well,
multiplayer of what? Sorry.
I just did multiplayer in general that I've been starting to play
Oh.
more multiplayer. Because I got the PC and shit, and my brother.
It's just more
and I'm
smoother.
like, yeah. So yeah, I think that's the last thing for that section. But definitely not my last game. So yeah, I almost kind of want to make my like recent impressions of the Valorant since we did our first impressions, or like just me as a one-off somewhere, like as a mini-sode or some shit like that.
just record your own thing on your own time. It's like, yeah, okay, so this is my
Just do it
Valorant podcast
This is my
episode.
solo episode.
No, solo mini.
Wow.
And just dance thoughts on
Mini solo or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Valorant.
That's an
A
understatement.
lot? A
Yeah.
lot?
Okay, all right.
Literally,
Calm
we'll,
down.
we'll finish recording an episode, and like 5 minutes later, you'll hear Dan making call outs.
Literally, you just hear him just doing comms like quietly to his
Just like-
teammates.
Just
Sova arrowed.
Hey, yo, Sova's up top. Sova's up top.
Breaching Garden. Just like, okay,
Unzip.
fucking
No, I mean,
hilarious.
You guys keep asking me like, why is this the game
I
that
mean,
But
This
yeah,
part
it makes
addicted
even
to?
less sense knowing that like your first like real multiplayer shooter game on PC, or not even on PC, but like multiplayer shooter was
COD?
this year, and it was
Oh,
on
because it's
console,
okay.
and this is like your first PC shooter, and you're just like full sent
That
addicted
is my
to
game.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
just-
think
it's-
maybe-
it just seems weird. Not
I
like a
mean-
bad way, but it's like
yeah.
I can't see like there's no like obvious progression to like, oh, you played this as a kid, you played this, growing up, and then it would lead you to this game that you found.
Well, like I said, my brother and Carlos played a lot of these, and I kind of was in the middle, just being like, maybe I'll play one match, or I'll play like this co-op. You know, like I think in Black Ops they did local, where it's like you versus a bunch of bots or some shit like that.
hmm
So I did some of that, and I don't know. It's just the one game that I just find really interesting because of the art style and the different agents' abilities and shit like that.
And the
And I-
backgrounds and the music.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking game art style wise. It just reminds me a lot of like Into the Spider-Verse type of shit.
I'm surprised you never played Overwatch. Because I feel like
Oh
you
my
would have
gosh.
liked Overwatch.
I'm gonna tell you why I
No,
haven't.
he wasn't that big into Paladins though.
I'm
That's
a-
like really similar.
I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't get a PS4 until really late, and I skipped the whole PS3. And I feel like if I hadn't skipped the whole PS3, I probably played a lot more multiplayer. You know,
When did you get
first-person
your
shooters.
PS4? Because I didn't. When did it come out? Was it 2013 or 14?
When did Spider-Man come out?
18.
2018. Yeah, then.
Oh, okay, Jesus, yeah, that's way later. Because I got my PlayStation 1, PS4 when Overwatch came out.
Well,
Which was
you know,
2016.
I got mine. Was it our junior year? So that was what 2017.
17.
17. Yeah. I mean, my brother didn't play a lot. I think afterwards he started playing a little bit more PC, and then I still had the PS2. I just didn't do a lot of gaming for a little while, and then I bought the PS4 from a college friend.
Yeah, I remember you told me about it. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
I
all
was
right.
like-
Yeah, that's all right. That's how you got it. Okay, yeah.
That was like 100 and something.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
Yeah, and he gave me I think he gave me some games. I don't remember what game he gave me, but he gave me some games.
Like, he straight up gave you like something that was at least worth the station itself plus the games. I was
Oh,
like
yeah,
three
it was-
three
it
plus
was-
dollars, like $300+. It's like, damn,
I feel like I could have made
you
more
got that
money
half
elsewhere.
price.
It's just he was like, dude, I'm not gonna use it. My major literally requires me to not do anything but study.
Just take it from
Seriously,
me.
yeah. And I think so I paid for it. I got it, and then I think the same day I went to go buy a Spider-Man with my brother. But I also got the PS4 for my brother, and I have to have something new to play because I think we played some more Batman. Oh, the Batman Arkham series. I think is another story game that I played. But yeah, Valorant just been the one that just stuck out the most, and I think I feel like it has to do, apart from the art style, it has to do with the fact that like you guys play a lot of. Whoa! All right, you guys
Same.
play a lot of first-person shooter games, or a good amount. Like if you play multiplayer games, and I'm like me, just getting into that world. I was like, okay, I want to prove to myself that I can play in very well, and not be the one that lags behind. When we queued up with Patty and everything, and like I was really bad at the game when we started. I really wanted to solo queue and kind of do my own thing on separately, so I can kind of train myself and train like my game sense and everything. And I think it just has gone a step further.
Yeah, he wanted to bring honor back to his family.
I mean, it was just the whole sense of I didn't want to mess up and like
He didn't want to lose.
yeah, kind of thing.
Went full
And-
IGL on us.
Yeah, and then I
Facts.
started calling out shit.
He started calling out places I didn't even know where they were. Like, what?
Facts.
Yeah,
Alright.
bathroom
That
A.
exists.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Dude,
And
I've
now
never
he
been to
just yells at
baseball.
people.
What's weather?
Right?
Yeah,
He be cussing
IGL.
at us. He be cussing at us if we fuck up one
You
small
be like,
thing.
yo, what the
Yo,
fuck?
I do have to apologize for my
You guys keep
not cussing to
describing
you
what he
guys.
does when you could just say IGL.
Yeah,
That's
Hey,
a
yo,
little
Dan, hey, yo,
it's a
Dan,
little
it's all
it is.
good. You know, because that was me during COD. It's okay. This is your game.
Yeah,
COD
but
is
I'm
my
right.
game.
I just have to say I wasn't screaming at you guys. I was just yelling.
The
at
situation
game
is
or
infuriating.
people or yeah. It's more like the enemy is like not great, but like my teammates are actual just trash, and I have to lead, and it's like kind of annoying sometimes.
Straight hot
Same.
fire trash.
Same.
Dumpster.
I think that's it for me. Unless you guys want to add anything on my behalf.
I was just waiting for you to talk about Valorant.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Me too.
Chill.
Anyways, my turn to popcorn.
Popcorn.
Lenny.
Balls. Okay.
I mean, you are underneath me, so if we went the other way, you would have gone after me. Anyways.
I know.
I just haven't heard you in a little bit.
My
I
man
went to
just
get
said
food real
balls.
quick. It's your balls. Yeah.
Shit ass.
Anyway. My first game. I don't want to count the weird online computer games like addicting games, mini clip, all that. I'm not gonna count that for the only reason being that everyone plays them.
They're not real. I don't believe.
They're
I
a
would
filler
say-
arc in a gamer's life.
Oh my god, it is filler arc. That's actually really funny.
God. The first game I played was Call of Duty 2 Big Red One on the PlayStation 2.
What the
And then
shit?
Call of
McDeuce
Duty
was
Big
what?
Red One. What?
Big Red One, yeah. Call of Duty 2 Big Red One.
Was that
I have
referring to communism?
Ah,
no.
no.
I'm actually surprised.
That's still in World War II.
There's a generation gap here. I don't like it.
Well, I don't know why my family had a PlayStation 2. I just play Call of Duty on it. So I played.
They let you play, or was that something
Yeah.
like you convinced? Oh, okay.
They let me play it. I had to buy like
Like, I let myself play.
I had to buy Call of Duty Finest Hour, which is like one of my most favorite older Call of Duties that I own. I also have Zack and Dexter for the PS2 that I almost beat, but then got lazy. That's all the games I can remember, sadly. Only
Okay.
because I didn't have a save drive for like 2 years.
Hey, yo, fact.
Yo,
I hated that
memory
part about
card.
the
We
PS2.
losing.
Dude,
That
I
bothers me
always
a
be
lot.
forgetting to save my stuff,
Yeah.
and I
No,
my God.
I don't have a chance to save it. I didn't have the little thing that would like auto save. So I have to
Oh,
restart
dude,
campaigns
That's
from
what
the
I'm
beginning.
saying. At the time, I was not smart enough to do that. I would just shut it off right away, and I'd
No,
get
I
so
never,
upset.
I never had a chance to save because I didn't have the storage to do it.
Basically, Lenny is saying, "Yeah, I
But
know
you
I
have
had
a
to
memory
save it,
card.
but I couldn't." Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Lenny did not have a memory card.
Yeah.
I did not have a memory card for like 2 years, and I was very upset because those campaigns are long.
Oof.
Specifically, Finest Hour.
Yeah. Oof.
That
size.
basically that had 3 different campaigns because you played as Russians, British, and Americans. So
I have a story for this
so
afterwards. I'll talk about when I'm gonna mind.
yeah. So they were just long. But when I did get a drive and I did beat it, I loved them a lot. And then after that, I got a Wii. I don't have a lot to say about the Wii.
It's just
It
the
was a
Wii.
Wii.
It's the Wii.
It's there. It's a
I had a Wii. I had a
Yeah,
Wii.
I had a lot of shovelware. You know, it's just how it works.
Yeah. My first console that I wanted was an Xbox 360, only because I had a cousin that I rarely talked to had it. Therefore, I played Xbox with him. And then my first game on the Xbox was Modern Warfare 2.
I see a man of class.
So it was kind of a weird jump of Call of Duty culture compared to literally anyone else because they were like, yeah, Black Ops 2, the best. And I'm like, I play Modern Warfare 2. Like,
Second.
like, am I close? Is that the
It
same
has
thing?
the
I
number
don't-
2.
Mine doesn't
Oh,
have
no, I'm
zombies.
at Black Ops
You can still
1.
shoot guns.
I'm
Right?
in Black Ops 1.
Oh,
and
Black
I'm
Ops
like,
1?
yeah, that's what I meant. Everyone played
Oh.
Black Ops 1 at the time. I'm like, I'm on Modern Warfare 2. I don't know what this connects with, but I have it. If it means anything.
Are we friends still?
But I guess a better way to generalize it is that It was a good arc where I played more first-person shooter games very early on, but then there was a gap, specifically when I played football, and I got Kinect for my Xbox that I would like constantly play Kinect games. I had a
Just Dance.
problem.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Just
What?
I had
Really?
Just Dance 2 and 3, and I beat both of them.
Well, okay. Just Dance
What
is
do you
actually
beat?
fair.
No, I
because
know. No,
it's
no,
actually
no. I lied. Dance Central. Dance
Again,
Central 2
Dance
and
Central.
3.
Dance games actually work on the Kinect. They're the only games that work on the Kinect.
Yes, and I beat those games, and I was very happy about that.
What do you mean
And-
beat them? Does they have a story mode, or just you did all the dances?
Don't you
But-
collect stars?
For 3, there's a campaign where you have to collect stars to beat the ending, and 2, I just beat every song.
Ah.
Damn.
I think even like maybe 2 different DLCs as well.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
there's 2 other.
Lenny
There's
was a
only-
gamer.
Lenny went hard.
I love that game. It was the only reason why I was fit enough to play football back then. Not gonna lie.
I feel that.
But then I don't know what happened after a while where I just pushed towards single player games. And the first one I played was Dishonored, and I loved it to like all hell. And then
Is there a second one? or is this just the
played-
first?
just the first one at the
Mm.
time. And then I played Assassin's Creed 3, and I really liked that one. Even though people were saying it was bad, I didn't care because I
Which
loved
one was that one?
it.
Was it
Native
like,
American
Oh,
assassin
God.
pushing back the redcoats.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's my brother's favorite too, and he's like, why did people not like this one?
Like OG Assassin's Creed players just hate that game.
Yeah, it's
And
weird.
I'm like, I can understand the older games, but I really like this one.
But you guys are cringe and dumb, and I hate you.
So what? I killed I
George
don't even know what it was. No, not George Washington. There was like I want to say it was a mountain lion, but I'm not too sure.
Oh shit!
You can kill one as a child.
I did not know you can kill animals in that game.
Yeah,
Oh.
you literally like there's this part of the game where you literally go hunting, and the game like gives you a game over if you like don't skin after you hunt the animal.
Oh shit!
So
A whole other side that I never knew was part of the game.
I love that. I think it was just part of realism of you're Native American and you wouldn't do that. After that, I think I went through an anime arc at that point. I think I watched a lot of anime, and then I played a lot of anime games. My taste broadened, and this was like mid high school, towards the end. I think junior year. I think I was very open to any game except for racing games at the time because I just passively hate racing games.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah, fuck Mario Kart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kart, it's dumb. I hate it.
And then my final point I'll make is that I stopped, not completely stopped, but I've heavily slowed down on playing first person shooters. Once I've played Black Ops 3 and realized how bad it was. Like, I got no enjoyment from the multiplayer. The campaign literally made 0 sense. And I'm like, Call of Duty is probably
Getting
dying.
Ass.
Call of Duty is dying. So I'm going to put that away. And then I just.
You are correct.
Now I want to say I play a lot of RPGs. Yeah.
Would you
So-
call yourself a mobile gamer, Lenny?
just to round
Cap-
round it
Can I
out.
put a percentage on that? And does an emulator count?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, they're mobile games that are played on PC.
I mean, like, I can play Among Us on a PC using an emulator.
Dude, that was
But
the
we don't need to talk
funniest
about that.
thing,
That's
bro.
different. Let's not talk about
We don't need to talk about
Among
that.
Us. Let's
That's
not
what's
talk
called a
about
loophole.
because then I might say something.
He
Kinda
finessed
said
the
it, but
system.
alright.
He literally finessed the system.
We don't need to say anything about
We don't need
that.
to talk about them. But like other mobile games that are only playable on PC on an
Oh, God,
emulator.
I'm so sorry. Man.
Don't even talk about it, Dan.
But yeah, there's only that. Well, I can't even say two
Did
right
you guys say
now. But
something?
yo, did y'all hear something?
Sorry, I was
Oh.
drinking water.
Yeah, I'm playing COD right now. I don't know what you guys talking about.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I
for
played
real?
Dokkan.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, Patty. I would say that I am partially a mobile gamer. If you want, for me to say that.
You had to classify.
If you really want to know,
If you really want to know, I do play Dokkan Battle.
Yeah,
And
but he
Grand
also
Theft
plays Honkai, so I mean, like, he does play the
Playing
best mobile
Dokkan
game out
right
there.
now.
So.
Auto. And then Honkai's there. I have that on my emulator actually because
I mean, I have the PC client, so
yeah. So there you go. How about that? Is that good enough, Patty? Did I clarify well enough?
do you feel
That's-
better about yourself?
answer
Do
for
you feel
you.
superior now?
Dude,
Feel good about yourself?
I mean, it's not hard to be superior than mobile games.
I mean, it's not.
Unless you're
people-
Honkai.
you know, people that play COD Mobile, like, there's leagues for it, and they actually make like good money.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it either.
Who said that? No, I'm kidding.
Yo, who spoke?
What are we doing, bro?
The much in the wind.
Trick question. Get out of here.
But yeah, I'm mostly into RPGs now. Might go back into first-person shooters, but I mean, I'm thinking about playing Payday 2 again, but on my computer because that's the only first-person shooter that I really miss.
I mean, let's be honest. You don't play Payday 2 to rob banks. You play Payday 2 for the soundtrack because that is a banging
They have
soundtrack.
banger soundtracks. Oh my god! Not to mention the physics make no sense at all. Like, who has anyone else played Payday 2?
At the time when I would go to house, I mean, when I would go after someone's house after school or hang out, that said
I'll
person
bleep
had
it
the
out.
game,
Yo,
so I would watch it, not play it, but I would watch it.
yo, did you know that with enough DLC, you can run a dual flamethrower setup?
Hey yo,
Hell.
You can make a snub nose.
Yo,
so you're
yo,
saying
you got
if I had the chance to play it, which I never got to, I could have had dual wheel flamethrowers and go hammy.
not dual wield. You're gonna have one as your primary and secondary.
So what you're
But you-
saying, I could have had dual.
Dual kit.
But
But
you can
snub-
dual wield it. Actually, you can dual wield
snub-nose
Thompsons.
minigun.
But yes,
wait, what?
there's a snub nose minigun, and there's
Yeah.
a reason for it.
Yo,
Well,
that
there's a
sounds
reason.
fire.
There's a reason for a snub nose minigun.
Hey yo, that
Because-
joint probably lightweight as hell. You go into bangs
Exactly.
like, and go
That's
out
what it's
easily.
meant for. It's meant for you to
There's
jump around
also-
with.
I think my favorite thing about Payday 2 is all the different masks that I can have. Because my favorite one is the Minecraft version of like the default
Yo.
mask.
Yes, I
It could
have
be-
one. I have one
Is
for
that
a
like
tank
multiplayer?
build.
Minecraft.
I have one for a tank build. I think I have Dallas's. I need to check again though.
Is there a multiplayer version of that
Yes.
game? Oh,
It's
that's
only
cool.
multiplayer.
It's 4
Oh, it's
player.
only. Oh,
It's
that's
4-player
kinda-
multiplayer.
That's dope.
Well, I can't even say it's only multiplayer because you can run by yourself with 2 bots,
Yeah,
but
it's
still,
it's a co-op
it's a co-op game.
for up to 4 player.
Oh, that's lit.
That's a bunch of shit. Like
Um,
in the order. I'm not calling it crap, by the way. I just
That's a lot of information to take
Yeah,
in.
that's
what
what
you
I
mean.
meant.
There's,
Yeah,
there's
exactly
a
what
lot
I
more,
meant.
but I don't want to put it on the table, so I'll stop
it's-
there.
Exactly.
Fair.
it's fine.
I say that's basically all I have. So I get the popcorn now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Question
it's
mark?
me, Eric, or Antonio.
Antonio, maybe.
I fucking knew it.
Maybe.
All right, it's my turn. So,
Take it away, hombre.
as I've stated before, I've been playing games for a while. My first video game was probably like when I was like 4 or 5. I played Pokemon Gold for my cousin. That same cousin ended up giving me a Game Boy that he gave me, or Game Boy Advance, and he gave me a Dragon Tales game,
Yeah.
a Batman game,
Yeah.
and a Power Rangers game. There might have been another
Yeah.
Game Boy Color game, but I forget what it was.
Yeah.
But I played the shit out of all 3 of those games. and I didn't actually get any more games until I got a DS, which I got Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon with. Also Brain Age. Fucking slept on game.
Brain Age? Is that the
We love
learning
Brain
game?
Age. Yeah, we love Brain Age. But also got Super Monkey Ball, which is actually like the last good Monkey Ball
That
game.
was fire.
Dude, the one for the DS is actually good.
I remember that.
We love Monkey Ball here.
Wow.
But
Throwback.
I played those. I did not understand how Pokemon worked because I didn't understand how saving worked until I just had like I just all of a sudden I just big brained, like I just turned on the brain and I was like, wait, this
Save.
option to save, it does something. What I read and I go forward
thumbnail
in the
right.
story. Oh my god. I got to like this first gym with like a level 25 Grottle. Because I didn't know how to
Oh
progress. 'Cause
my-
I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh my god, that's so
'Cause-
funny.
Because I didn't read. Why the fuck would I read in a video game?
Exactly.
But
Reading.
yeah. After that I just get a bunch of I didn't really get another console till me and my sister got a Wii. And we got like, like the, Wii Sports obviously it came with it, Wii Sports Resorts. We Play, which it's everybody's favorite tech demo. I got Mario Galaxy for that.
Mario Kart for the Wii? Anyone?
Huh? Mario Kart?
Yeah, Mario Kart on the Wii.
No.
Was that the win?
I never
What?
I played it, but I never had it. I had Mario and Sonic at the
Shock
Olympic
and
Games.
awe. That was also a banger.
Yeah, we love those. But back to DS. I would just like if I found something that I liked, like either on a commercial or just like in passing,
Oh, this
I would
appeals
like
to me.
research the shit out of it and figure out if I wanted it or not, and then I'd be like, "Mom, buy this game right now.
Please.
It's the best thing I have ever seen." And I'd play the shit out of it. Like that's what happened when Golden Sun Dark Dawn came out. Fucking Dragon Quest 9. Fossil Fighters. We love Fossil Fighters. Both Fossil Fighters 1 and Champions. Freaking Pokemon games, obviously. I tried to go back and get older ones. And then there's a certain point where I just like I would go on I learned what the internet was. And I just started like finding old games on the internet. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I never knew about this. Like Pokemon XD Yellow Darkness, where you just steal other people's Pokemon. Like that was the core mechanic. Or like Kingdom, like I saw Kingdom Hearts on a commercial once, and I was like, okay, I want to buy that. And I ended up playing and liking the worst Kingdom Hearts game in the series, which I later found out was the worst one.
That's what it's the
So-
same thing with me and the Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah, so through that, I was like, okay, I like this. I want to research it, find out that there's more games that I haven't played, and I end up buying like the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games. I bought like GameCube controller and like XD Yellow Darkness for that. I then learned that you needed a game card. So going back to Lenny's story about not being able to save, I ended up just like not turning off my Wii for like a week straight until the game
Jeez.
card I ordered came in. Also, I'm going to get back to that again because I ended up buying a PlayStation 2 to play the original Kingdom Hearts games.
I'm
ended
assuming
up-
these were all used, right? When you by
Yeah.
the time you okay.
So I learned with the PlayStation 2 that I need a memory card. So I bought it for that. But then for some reason it wasn't compatible with Kingdom Hearts 2, only 1 and Chain of Memories. So I had to buy like because it was like a bootleg one. So I ended up leaving Kingdom Hearts the PS2 on for Kingdom Hearts 2 until that one came in a week after because I needed like, a like actual like PlayStation game card, not a bootleg one. So that happened. Also happened with PSP with Burst by Sleep because I just went to a phase where I try to either get new consoles just to play certain games that I had like a vested interest in. So I just be like flip flopping, going all around. During I'd say around like middle school was when I finally like got a console that wasn't Nintendo, and I got a PlayStation 3. Or actually, no, I had a PS2, but I didn't really count that because I only bought it for Kingdom Hearts, so I didn't really have any other games besides that. But then I bought a PlayStation 3, and I got Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2 for it. and I think FIFA, because at the time I was like, oh yeah, soccer. I should be cool with that because I'm Italian.
You also, well, I
Um,
mean, you played the sport.
Yeah, we don't talk about that though. We don't.
Okay.
That never happened. That was the fever dream. Dan, you also weren't there, unless you want to be. In which case you were.
I was.
Okay, you were there. I wasn't. Going on. I saw my cousin playing Skyrim, and I was like, and I started watching like a series for it. So I was like, okay, I want Skyrim now. Got Skyrim for PlayStation. That was like the first time I got in a rated M game. And my mom was like, the whole time my mom's like, this is rated M.
Fuck. I didn't never
And
mention
my
Mortal
cousin's
Kombat.
like, it's fucking fine. Just get the game.
Wait, that was your first?
Yeah.
My first game ever. I just
I
realized
know.
my first ever video
I was
game.
a sheltered child when it came to my
Bro,
games.
what's up with you, bro?
I don't think my parents even realized it was.
See, my parents would, because there's my older cousin who was like already into games, and he would like talk about it and stuff, and like he's the one that got me into gaming in the first place. So that's where they're like, we hear all this stuff. He's saying stuff too, but my
there's a
PlayStation
connection.
3. That's like the most important games. I also got Little Big Planet, but like I barely played that
I thought that was free.
on PlayStation 3.
Yeah, like I thought it
No.
came with it.
Not that one. I got a used one. I
Oh.
always got used consoles because I was I had to use Christmas money. After that, I got a Wii U for Smash and Hyrule Warriors and Mario Kart 8, which sad. That game sucks.
Really?
I mean, it's Mario Kart.
But like Mario Kart's,
I mean,
Alright,
I'm not a
fine,
fan of
continue.
Mario Kart.
I like it.
Damn, you kind of weird.
I mean,
Me?
it's
Or-
racing with
No,
RNG.
no, no. Tony.
It's racing. It's RNG racing, where you can just be in first the whole time and then get fucked over by a blue shell, 4 red shells, and a green shell, and now you're in 8th place.
Yeah, but that's the fun part.
Yeah,
You're just
Fuck
bad.
off!
Being the guy in the back who throws the shell.
You're just bad.
Yeah, you get put.
Like, get better.
You get
yeah.
paid.
I'm sorry that I'm like better than everybody. Then that screws me over. Sucks.
Mad 'cause bad. Just don't get hit by the blue shell. Like, come on.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
trash. What the hell?
Us? Come on.
All right, I'm leaving the podcast. This is my last episode, everybody.
That's crazy.
You know, I feel like I'm gonna make a
Yo,
compilation.
if Dan let me, I probably would at this point.
Crazy.
Wow, I'm surprised
I'm-
you would and someone else wouldn't.
Shut up. Cut that out.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make a compilation.
Hey,
of
yo.
Tony saying, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, this is my last episode, guys.
Yo, that's bullshit. I'm gonna head out.
All right, so Wii U, yeah. I mean, during this whole time, I was like getting Pokemon games and stuff. I never stopped playing Pokemon. Never stopped playing Kingdom Hearts. I also had a 3DS during that time too. I forgot to mention that. That's actually when I started getting into 3DS. When I started branching out into more Nintendo titles. So I got the Ocarina of Time remake for the 3DS, which got me into Legend of Zelda, which is a great video game series. It also, I'm trying to think. It's also where I played my first Monster Hunter game, and that was a good experience because then later on I played Monster Hunter World. Also on the PlayStation 3, they have their own sort of like, how you can like buy games from past consoles on like the PSN sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought Persona 3 Fez on there, and that got me into Persona. And that started my addiction on, that series. Later got a Vita because I accidentally bought Persona 4 Golden, which was only for the Vita during that same time. So
Wait, so you didn't know?
see, I was dumb because I knew, but at the same time they're like, oh, they're letting me buy it on the PlayStation 3 right now, so maybe I can play it. And then it didn't let me. And I was like, fuck. You know what? Sooner or later I'll get a Vita and I'll play it. And I did. The Vita is also where I learned about the Neptunia series, which is a whole nother Easter egg. I'm trying to think. Because then after that, it was PlayStation 4. and I got Xenoverse because that's also same time like high school. So I'm like Lenny. I got an anime then. Then again, I also started with like Persona and all that. So I got like Xenoverse 1 and 2. I got this other game, and I got Tales of, which is another Atlas RPG. Also, I forgot to talk about one thing I just thought about in my head. Wow. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy. So this is actually going back. So after I learned about Kingdom Hearts, I researched it and I was like, wait, why is there like this guy with a big sword and Donald Duck? That's weird. I don't get it. It's cool, but I don't get it. And then I realized, oh wait, Final Fantasy, that's a thing. So I ended up picking up a Final Fantasy game for the DS. I picked up Final Fantasy 4. I never actually beat it to this day, but I gotten like probably a little bit over halfway through it. I know the gist of it because it's Final Fantasy, but that got me started on Final Fantasy. Going back, PS4, it's where I actually started playing games with people and not just by myself. Because up until then, I didn't really have friends, at least friends I played games with. The only time I actually played games with friends was Minecraft and Gmod, which I had like a shitty Mac laptop that barely ran either one.
Freaking play Gmod.
Jesus,
What
how
a
does it-
weirdo.
How does it barely run Minecraft?
Yeah,
That's incredible.
exactly. But that happened. There was a lot of Minecraft and Gmod played. I do have over 100 hours of Gmod, sadly, on Steam. That was also like the only game I had on Steam for a very long time. I had that and a couple free games, like Unturned.
Oh, shout out on
Dude, I fucking love Unturned.
games of bang.
Dude, there was just like one time where it just like got an update and it just instantly became better. Like it was already decent, and then it became even better.
Honestly,
Actually, we should play.
bring up a great point.
All right,
You
getting
should
back
be
to topic. I mean, yeah, I'm installing it after this. But that's when I started playing games because the only reason I got Xenoverse 2 was because Brandon had just got a PlayStation. So I was like, oh, I got 1. I can't play with you. I want to beat it and then get 2 because you can like transfer stuff over from there. And then we started playing Xenoverse 2 together. And
I'm still
then
upset I lost every single thing.
that is very sad. But then after that, I started playing Paladins with Brandon. And then I started playing Warframe with Brandon. Honestly, Brandon's the only reason I play games with other people now. At least the main
Damn.
reason.
What a
That's
guy.
so hard. That's so heart touching.
Can we get a round of applause?
Because the people I played,
Can we
Gmod
put like a
and
round of
Minecraft.
applause sound effect?
Oh,
People I played
see what I can
Gmod
do.
and
I'll see what I
Minecraft
can
That'd
do.
be really funny. That would make it,
Good
if
comprehension.
possible.
Yeah, it's fine.
But the other games I played with friends, aka Gmod and Minecraft, I mean, the only person I still care about is Kyle.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, Ryan was there, but like not as much.
He was there. He was there.
I care about Ryan, don't get me wrong, but he did leave me, so it's fine. But yeah, and I mean, I guess we gotten to the point now where I have PC, like as we all did, because that was a thing.
Yeah. This Discord server should be called PC.
PC Master Race.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, it's like I haven't stopped playing any games that I used to play besides like those first like fucking 3 games I got for the Game Boy Advance. Everything is just kind of like culminated and it's just like added to like what I like. So like I'm still playing Pokemon, still playing Kingdom Hearts, still play Final Fantasy, still play Legend of Zelda. I didn't mention it, but I still play Mario games from time to time. Like I played Brawl when I had a Wii, and I still play Smash. I don't really think I've like changed more than just like added on to stuff. Like nothing's ever been
Gone.
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if anything, like just finding like literally, I think ever since like going on the internet became a common thing for me, just to like, go on YouTube and browse stuff. I was like, okay, there's a lot of things, and I want to play them all. And that's just kind of how that happened. But I think that's it for me. I guess it's popcorn time. So we're gonna go to
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
E to the double
Okay.
E. I don't know.
So it all started when I got my first Tamagotchi. It's like, no, that's not how it started at all.
I was like, yo, you had one too?
Look, I'm out here exposing. I'm not
Any
dissing
Tamagotchi
Tamagotchi. I
gamers?
promise, bro. I promise. I think I had one.
Those Johns were lit. I remember I went to Best Buy to get mine.
Look, now we got
Not Best Buy. I went to Toys R Us to get it.
R.I.P. Toys R Us.
Yeah, facts.
All
I see
right.
all my things there.
So the first game
That's the
I
homie.
think I can remember was probably Zelda. I can't recall which one, but it was the 90s. No, it was one in the 90s. So that probably narrows it down like
3D?
a little bit. I don't know, because my dad
2D?
had it. for
Which
the-
console do you remember?
I think Nintendo 64.
Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I
So
think
that
maybe
was
Ocarina.
that might have been the first one, but my first actual console was an Xbox, original Xbox. I would always be over at my cousins' houses, and I know definitely I'll be over there playing Def Jam.
Yeah,
Fight for New York and Def Jam Vendetta.
dude.
We be
my
going in on
God.
Def Jam.
man, I'll give you a virtual hug for that. God
Eh,
damn.
If y'all hear this, make another Def Jam game.
Please, don't make
I want-
icon.
Yeah, don't make icon. I want to be Drake and cry all everybody and kill everybody with a cry fatality.
That's
Heard
Meek
that?
Mill and Drake.
But from my Xbox
Ooh.
days, which is really like my first console, I remember playing Spider-Man 2, which was a great game.
At the time, no, I'm kidding. It's the whole time.
At the I mean,
It's all
yeah.
good.
I played Grand Theft Auto 3, which I still have right next to me. Grand Theft Auto 4, Madden. Oh, my favorite game of all time. Need for Speed Underground. Favorite game of all time. My cars would be souped out.
Yo,
Underground,
Need for
wait a
Speed
minute, that's the
Underground was
first Underground, bro.
lit.
I
Dude,
still
is that
got
the
it,
one
bro.
with the Fat Joe song?
That's the one with cars and clothes. That's how all my partners roll. That one with T.I. Yeah, I know everything. Halo 2. I guess that was like my
Electric
first.
Boogaloo.
I guess that was like my first shooter. I don't count Grand Theft Auto just because like
Story-based game.
It's more of a sandbox.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So well, Grand Theft Auto
Oh.
3 and 4. That was no, was it 3 in Vice City? No, I think it was 3 in Vice City. It might have been them two. I did play Shenmue 2. I think we talked about this earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
Confusing game for me. But now that I look at it, there's a movie that came with it. So I might just watch it. Cuz it
Wha-
looks
wait,
pretty
what- for what?
interesting. For
Shenmue.
Shenmue, yeah, there's a
Oh.
movie in here and the game.
I'll be honest. I think I'm like the only person here who knows what Shenmue is.
Yeah, I don't
You
know what I was
are.
about to ask, but I don't want to slow down your
Bro, I still have. I
It-
mean, ass.
Wait,
I'm-
you have a Dreamcast then?
No, I have it's Xbox. It's only on Xbox. It says on the cover.
Shenmue 2. Okay, because I know the original Shenmue was for Dreamcast, so I didn't know what the sequel was for.
Only on Xbox. Made by Sega.
Now I know.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, this is gonna throw y'all off. I have 2K.
That doesn't
it-
throw me off.
It's 2K2. So I'm assuming it's 2002 2K.
Damn.
But for some reason, it has NBA Live inside of it. So we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay, that's a little bit different.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Um,
See, if you led with that, then that would have thrown us off.
I
Yeah,
don't know
because
what that
MB
means.
like I feel like 2K is like a really popular game that it wouldn't really be the thing that'll throw someone off. It's just that one
That-
thing that I
what?
don't think what it is.
But it's NBA Live inside, so it's not 2K. I lied. Um, I used to play, what is it? True Crime Streets of LA.
I'm even more confused right now. No lie, but that's fine.
No cap.
I played a lot of weird stuff. Spy Hunter. That joint was fire. It was like a James Bond. It was like a car. Like you were in a car and you just like do missions in the car, and the car would transform to different stuff, like a helicopter, a boat.
Oh shit! I played Transformers too. I forgot.
Yeah. What's that one game? Destroy All Humans? That was my shit.
That Transformers one? Which
Nah,
one?
the Alien. It was the
Oh,
alien came down to Earth, and you had to
yeah,
like,
yeah. The one that's
kill
getting
all-
remastered. From
yeah. What's that? There was like a beaver that cursed a lot, and he was going around killing people. I don't know his name. Conquer? Something
Conker's
like that?
Bad Fur Day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I never played it, but I fucking love that game.
I also
No.
watched Game Grumps play it. I think. Yeah, right. They did the interview.
Yeah.
That game was absolute fire. I think I had like a demo. So I played like the first get to a certain point and then they would kill you.
Yo,
Oh,
the
dude,
Officer Stinky Poo.
And that would be it. That was
I had a demo of one of the James Bond games, and
Right.
but like it was for Need for Speed Most Wanted. I don't know if you played that game or not, but like it was for that, and they had a demo. And Carlos and I would play the James Bond thing all the time. Or maybe it was my brother too. He it was really weird because I think it was made by the same company. Just like, oh yeah, this game's coming up by the way, kind of thing.
they might all
anything?
been. Bro, I got so many games
where should
today. I don't even know what to say. It just like because I used to play the Wii too, and I'm gonna go straight for this. I owned a Wii. The black dude in the Wii was unbeatable in every single sport.
Yeah, Matt.
The
Matt,
Kanye West looking dude.
the immortal.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kanye, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was the point. He was the
was-
final boss of the Wii
Yeah.
system.
He was
Yeah,
the final
yo.
boss.
Every time you try to box him, he just knock you out.
Yo, boxing. He did a 2-hit KO. It's impossible.
As
He is
soon as
like-
it got to 8, you knew it was over. As soon as it got to 8. Oh my god. I know tennis. Tennis was hard too. Oh my god. That would kill me. So I think after that there was a big gap between systems. I got the Xbox, and then I remember my first system after that was a PS3. So I don't know what, honestly.
I mean, I mentioned Arkham. You said yeah, you did that too.
Oh yeah, I played Arkham Asylum. I beat it all 100%, found all the riddles, everything.
Oh man, I think I
Yeah.
did too before
Time.
Arkham Knight.
And then
I
I,
go on IGN for that, bro. Like, where's the rest of Riddler shit?
bro, I found every single. I didn't do them in City because City was a little bit harder. But Asylum was so easy to find them all. Like once you realized where they were,
What you were
and
looking for? Yeah.
Okay, so the first shooter I ever played was Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, multiplayer. That was the first one I played, and ever since then I've owned every single version of a Black Ops. I mean Call of Duty. So
There's not a lot of Black Ops out there.
well, no, I meant Call of Duty. So after that, I owned every single Call of Duty, and I met Brandon on Ghost, so that's my Call of Duty.
Damn, there's
right there.
history. There's
That's
history.
That's my bro right there. And then we followed each other.
Oh
on
my
IG.
god.
My bro had to be like at least 12.
See, that's
was
what we
like
do.
16.
13 at the
That's
time.
my bro. See, I was like 16, bro.
No,
We were
probably
playing
14.
Ghost.
Wait, when did Ghost come out?
So we,
I don't know.
we was on there getting bitches. I don't know if you want to edit that out, but you can. You know,
We had some good times, some weird times.
Oh,
In the
2013.
damn.
Yeah, we had like a full committed clan and everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. We met Jesse on there. It was so. Those were the days.
That's what we
Yeah.
like to do with nerds. We be like podcasts. Reconnect people.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna hit Jesse up after this, but every single Call of Duty, and then I started playing more shooter type games. I mean, I play Apex now when it came out. I play Fortnite. what's the fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare? But you know, we only play the what's it called?
Warzone.
Yeah. I do dabble on some other stuff too. Like I'll play Sims every now and then.
Whoa.
I'll buy Lego Avengers, Lego Batman 3. I like the original Lego too. I used to play the Star Wars one. What was the original trilogy?
I go
Down
Star
the
Wars
Saga or the
games,
original
I
trilogy?
still have it too. It's somewhere.
bangers only. Yo, Lego Star Wars for the Wii, dude, banger.
It's somewhere in my room, bro, and the graphics look just the same. It's crazy. I got my Xbox set up and everything. I think that's what's in there actually right now.
I know they're making a new like trilogy.
Yeah,
Not
it's coming out,
trilogy, but it's just
next-
like all
no,
in
it's,
one.
it's the whole movies.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
think there's
all-
even like Mando DLC or something like that.
I hope so, cause I'm buying it if there is.
Yeah.
No BAP. So yeah, I mean, strictly mostly shooters as I got older, but when I was younger, I did like explore a lot more, different games.
I like how you started with Def Jam.
F Jam, bro.
Oh my
Because I was
God.
on GameCube. I
Yeah,
remember we used to play it on GameCube, and I'd be like,
Do
what
you
the
guys know what that is, by the way?
No.
Anyone else know? Really?
I've heard of it. I forget.
Def
what it
Jam,
is.
it's a fighting game, right?
Yeah, Def Jam.
Yeah, it had all the rapper. It had Ice Cube in it. It had
Had
Ice-T,
Method Man, Red
Method
Man.
Redman,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that's like a fucking 90s.
It had Machete in it, bro. Machete was in it.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
Swear to God, yo. And you would just fight. It had Snoop Dogg was in it, but he was Crow.
Oh my God, Snoop Dogg was the villain.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, yeah, they were like rapper fighting
Like, what-
games. They're fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Dude,
That's
and
so
like when
fun.
you use your finishing moves, that was always like cool because like it's like seeing like what's his face, Snoop Dogg just kick some dude in the face with his cane.
He just like they was like hitting people, bro. They was mad.
Dude, that
I'm
story
surprised
was.
we didn't
Go ahead.
have nothing in it. We didn't have another one. I'm still waiting for another one.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Carlos and I used to play that shit all the time. He was the guy who like fucking brought that to my attention, and that was my first rated M game.
Damn.
Bro.
Trim down
played
memory
that.
lane here.
Oh, bro. They had Joe Budden in one of them, and I was like, Joe Budden. And I'm sitting here trying to think about who Joe
Bro,
Budden was.
what?
Budden.
They had Joe Blood in.
No,
Jesus.
no. Joe Budden was the announcer in the prequel one, and he was a playable
Oh.
character in the new
I mean,
one.
they still had Joe Budden.
So he's like,
That's
what
what
the hell?
matters.
Fight.
Everybody know. Like, he had one
That's
song.
so funny. That's too funny.
That's a good song. I won't lie. That's a really good
Pump it
song.
up.
Yeah, I like the beat. I don't like Joe Budden either, but that's a good song.
Like, I don't like Joe Budden. I just think it's fucking hilarious. He's in that game.
Chris was in one of them. Debo was in one of them. Debo.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else you gotta add?
Nah, man. Go ahead, man. Talk about Ghost. Good old days, man.
Let me take it all the way back down to innocent little Brandon, where I got my first PS2, and the only games I had for that was Lego Star Wars. That's literally the only game I had for my PS2. Oh, and Midnight Club. Midnight Club. I used to like. I love that.
Yo, I remember. Oh shit. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then, time went by. I got Battlefront. The OG Battlefronts.
1 and 2, or just 2?
Uh-huh. Dude, that's when Battlefront was good. All right. Before EA
I won't
decides to
disagree with
ruin
you.
everything. Time went by. 5th and 6th grade. Everyone hopped on the Xbox train. I was like, you know what, Dad? Can I get Xbox for Christmas? He's like, yeah, I got you. I got Xbox.
A what?
I got an Xbox, and I got a lie. I never touched it. I only touched it like 2 times. That's it. And then I got a PS3 after. And
Lit.
the first games I got on the PS3 was So you know how Xbox had the Kinect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also got like the PlayStation version of that. I think it's
The
just
Move?
like the Move.
Oh,
And
I'm
so-
sorry for your loss. It's been worse than the
Well,
Connect.
I don't remember what games I had it, but I had that. And then the first game was Modern Warfare, like the OG COD 4 Modern Warfare.
Damn.
Yeah, it was lit. It was lit. Yeah, I didn't really know how to play Call of Duty at the time. I didn't take COD serious or anything. And then I got Black Ops 2. Like again, I didn't really know COD, and then I started watching, Nate Shot and shit. And then Optic came in, to the picture and like, yo, competitive COD looks fun. And that's when, I started doing COD competitively. I raised my KD in Black Ops 2, started playing
Terribly.
I was the best AR on our team. And then and then COD Ghost came out, and I was like, Dad, afterward, can you get this game for me? He's like, I'll think about it. He came home with it. Like literally the day of the release,
Wow.
he got it for me. And I was on that game for like ever. And then months went by, I joined a clan called Multiply. And it's ironic that my name was Asian at the time. So Multiply Asian. I got made fun of the hell out of my name. So yeah, facts too, by Eric too. And then Jesse was in the clan, and so we played, and then we both left that clan. It was just me and Jesse in parties, and then we came across this person that she would be unnamed. And then we would play with her, and then her buddies, and then Eric was there one day, and then Eric would just like
Turning up, bro.
Eric would just flame me every time we played. I don't know why. I was just like, yo, this dude is dope, even though he would make fun of me all the time.
Absolutely.
And then one day we made a clan. We were a dope ass clan. And then yeah. And then after that, Assassin's Creed came into the picture.
Would you mind sharing the name of the clan?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember neither, bro.
I remembered every single person that was in it.
I gotta call Jesse. I gotta text Jesse. What was our clan name?
This is the first thing I hear say to him in years. What's their clan name?
Yeah, I could literally name the people that was important and like good, but I can't remember the name of the clan.
So Madden.
Yeah, I got Madden 13 when OBJ was in cover. Odell Beckham Jr.
Hey.
That was like, yo, no, like, because at the time that's when I played football. I was like, yo, finally I can support my team and play as them. And I was whack at Madden at the time. I didn't know how to play. I got my ass whooped. I'm not gonna lie. And then I didn't really have much PlayStation 3 games. Like I said, COD, Madden, Need for Speed. Okay, so the PS4 came around. I'll just backtrack.
Okay.
The PS4 came around, and like Antonio was playing it. That's when Xenoverse, Paladins, and Warframe, and then all we did was play that. And then what COD was on PS4?
All of them.
Black Ops 4? Black Ops 3 was. It was actually a lot. I think Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. I doubt you played Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, Infinite Warfare. That's the one. That's the COD I got on here. I played that. I don't know why I put so many hours in that game, but I did.
Loved it.
And then I got and then Madden's. I still played Madden. Yeah, I didn't really branch out that much until I got the PC. When Patty would just make fun of me with my games, and he said, "You know what? Fuck it. Let's play these games."
Wait, when did I make fun of you? Which time was this?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know I did, but like when?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when Valorant, and then Borderlands, and then Deceit, and then Tonyo will be like Honkai, and then Battlefront on here, Minecraft, GTA, just the regular stuff, and then Among Us, just more party games, more games that like
He's
Yeah,
just
more
listing
multiplayer
off his
games
Steam
we-
library.
What we call an intellectual game.
Yes.
Someone who's on PC, not on a
yeah,
console.
Roblox,
Let's go.
Intellectual games.
things that you can play with more people, and have a blast. Other than like solo shit.
It always has been.
Yeah, that's basically that's my yeah. I think that's my upgrade of games. It's not really like an evolve. Well, it is an evolve honestly, because before I was just it was
Is it more
COD.
like is it like mine where it's like you never really like lost any games, more just like more and more and more, and it's like now I just have
Yeah,
a library.
yeah. Basically, it's just like I still play the same thing, but also branch out.
Yeah, mine's
Nice.
I mean, I still have a drawer full of like Wii and DS games. So,
Yeah, that is a thing.
I need to
Um,
reorganize it again. I always like organize it and then mess it up when I try to play like a Pokemon game, and I get lazy.
Your DS drawer?
Yeah.
What
You've seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I remember it, but I
I've
don't.
had this for years.
So thank you everybody for listening to this episode of the Nerds Be Like podcast. Hope you all enjoyed it, and depending on where you enjoyed it, we have iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google, and soon to be YouTube.
All them
Um,
bitches.
Yeah. We have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, which you can follow at Nerds Be Like Pod. You can also DM us there. We post stuff for when there's a new episode. We're also gonna post some more clips on there. We're getting to timestamp things and everything, so that's gonna be fun. Another place you can contact us at would be our email, which is nerdsbelikepod@gmail.com. You can ask us questions, vote, like tell us what you want us to cover on a future topic.
Yeah.
Have any questions, comments, concerns, shit like that. And lastly, we have our merch. Brandon.
You know, it's fall time. It's getting a little chilly. You feel me? You feel me? You know, up here, up north, at 1 week it was nice, 70, 80 degrees, steady pace. Next week that shit dropped down to like 60. And that's a big drop. It's a little chilly out here. So you know what I did this week? I got my nice Nerds Be Like hoodie on, and I was nice and scrumptious. All right, I was not cold once.
Is that the word you use?
What word?
Scrumptious.
I don't know what's up with him.
I was gonna say, isn't it like a food thing?
Yeah, he's being weird.
Feel me? Nah, I was feeling
Go ahead.
scrumptious. You know what I did? I went to the gym looking mad cute with my Nerds Be Like hoodie. You feel me?
Rocking.
For real, it gave me that nice workout pump. I felt good. I was sweating, and when I got out, I was like, damn, this hoodie is treating me good. But you know what else? We ain't got just hoodies. I was wearing the Nerds Be Like tank top. Perfect fit. All right, that shit stretches to your body, so you don't gotta worry. It looks beautiful on you. All right, you don't gotta worry about it. You know what else is good? The phone cases. I dropped my phone 7 times, and that phone case protected it.
Not once.
Like today.
What? Just a total.
7 times a day. Not once cracked.
Today.
You feel me?
Go ahead, Brandon.
I don't know about the face mask. I still didn't pick mine up. But damn, what about the face mask?
Oh yeah. I gave it a wash again. Really comfortable. I wore mine at work. Someone asked me about it. I'm like, oh yeah, and I actually told them about it, and they're like, oh, that's cool. I like
Hey, yo,
because
podcast.
it was the the beautiful nerd one. They're like, I like the color of it. I'm like, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's very comfortable.
You can buy one here.
It is very. I'll make a shirt with the link on it. Yeah. Okay.
Please.
But like, yeah, it's really comfortable. It's like a two. There's two fabrics back to back. So like we said, it's not a medical grade, but it keeps
layers.
protected. Yeah, it has layers. There you go. It's also warm, but not like warm that you'll get too warm.
Hot.
It's just it's warm
Perfect
enough.
temperature.
Comfortable. Buy it now.
You know what's even more comfortable, especially with this cold time weather?
Socks.
We got crew necks,
You right.
long sleeves, beanies.
We're good. gotta wrap this up, man.
Yeah, we gotta.
Baby clothes. If you need some clothes for your little baby,
Yes.
dab on them.
Don't do that.
Please don't say that ever again.
I heard it. I heard him when he said the end of the word.
Okay.
But damn, where the hats at? Still waiting.
Yeah. So, like I mentioned before,
I'm gonna ask every week.
I'm looking to move the merch to a different site, a place where I guess more creators have gone to. So more, I guess, not trustable, but just a more
Variety.
where you there's more things that variety and things we could sell, like a hat, something like that. All right, yeah. So the last thing that we have to mention is the links that like we've been mentioning the last couple of weeks. There's let me see the link. So we have a few links for the coronavirus situation, which you can donate to. I believe there's 4 of them there. There's also the link for the wildfires that's been happening recently. We still have the Lebanese Red Cross if people still want to go and donate there as well. And there's also just resources for the Black Lives Matter movement that we have in the description. So all that will be found there. And I've made it a lot easier last couple weeks, maybe almost a month ago. I've been making it so it's like a clickable thing, so you can just click it. You don't have to worry about other links stuff going. Because like before it was kind of mixed together with other text, which was weird. So I just made it a little simpler. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Like I say every week, I don't know what we're gonna do, but when we figure it out, I'm sure it's gonna be hella fun. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna bring up some of the things that happened during the PlayStation event, which we did now, which would have been a much longer episode. But yeah, so we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.